KCCI team coverage begins tonight with the deadly shooting yesterday. It starts right here, Youth Outreach Center. In the last few hours, the Des Moines police have released more information about the teenage victims and the suspect. The two teenagers killed are 18-year-old Gianni Dameron and 16-year-old Rashad Carr. Will Keeps, a community activist and the founder of Starts Right Here, was also seriously injured. Keeps was severely hurt. He remains in a Metro hospital tonight. Police say this was a gang-related shooting. An 18-year-old is now charged. KCCI's James Stratton walks us through how this shooting happened, step by step.
And Steve, the criminal complaint that we read this morning says 18-year-old Preston Wall cut off an ankle monitor that he was wearing just 16 minutes before that shooting, walked into a common area at Starts Right Here, right behind me, and started shooting. That criminal complaint also alleges that he intended to shoot the two that he also allegedly killed. Those two, as you mentioned, 18-year-old Gianni Dameron and 16-year-old Rashad Carr. Starts Right Here founder Will Keeps severely hurt in serious condition tonight, according to his family. 18-year-old Preston Walls charged with murder, attempted murder, and criminal gang participation. He was on probation for drug charges and on pretrial release for interference with official acts with a firearm, the reason he had that ankle monitor on in the first place. Starts Right Here is a nonprofit where DMPS students get individualized learning plans to help them keep and get the credits that they may need to graduate. We spoke with Interim Superintendent Matt Smith this afternoon, who said DMPS is just devastated by what happened yesterday.
It's hard to put into words, the pain students and staff are feeling. None of us are ever going to get used to this. It hadn't even been a year since a shooting on the campus of East High School.
And that shooting on the campus of East High School also killed one. Starts Right Here is closed for the rest of the week. We're told students get individualized learning plans here behind me. It's not as simple as just putting them back into their home high school like Lincoln or East or wherever that may be. So the staff from DMPS who also work at Starts Right Here will be reaching out to them individually for lesson plans and learning plans, hopefully virtually, along of course with any counseling that the students who witnessed the shooting here may need. We're live for you tonight in Des Moines. I'm James Stratton, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Street, not far from Principal Park on the west side of the Des Moines River. The program is designed for older teenage Des Moines Public School students who need to make up credits to graduate from high school. Starts Right Here aids them and also helps those with behavioral issues that prevented them from succeeding in a traditional classroom setting. Founder Will Keeps opened the school to show these kids a path out of violence and gang activity. KCCI's Laura Terrell is learning more tonight about how Will Keeps is doing. Laura, what have you learned?
Well, Steve, we know he is recovering here at Methodist Medical Center. His friends tell us he is going to be okay physically, but is heartbroken. His family also revealing that he is in serious but stable condition. The family released a statement today saying in part, even though Will is severely injured, he's now more determined than ever to continue with his work with at-risk youth and looks forward to once again working hand in hand with other community leaders on the mission of Starts Right Here. Now today, Governor Reynolds commented on Will Keeps' recovery. The two are close friends and have worked together on a number of projects. The governor got emotional. Take a listen.
He's a really good friend of mine, and this is a man that has fought every single day to really help these kids that are at risk, to help them get a GED, to help them get training, to help them get a job. And it was so important to Will that they had a beautiful facility to go to so that these kids felt that this was better than being on the streets and being part of a gang and being involved in drugs. And so I just hope, we're going to do everything we can to get him healthy and well and to get him back in there so that he has every opportunity to continue to have these at-risk kids.
And Keeps' family says he has a long road to recovery, but they are appreciative of the care that he is receiving. Reporting live in Des Moines, Laura Terrell, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
James Stratton mentioned earlier, Starts Right Here students have at least the rest of this week off. Grief counseling is available at the Kurtz building on Porter Avenue. That's on the south side.